Tensions between Russia and the West intensified as President Vladimir Putin reiterated his stance that any meaningful resolution to the Ukraine conflict requires political change in Kyiv. Speaking at a press conference in Bishkek, Putin dismissed the credibility of current Ukrainian leadership and labeled negotiations with President Volodymyr Zelensky as futile. He emphasized that while Russia remains open to serious diplomatic engagement, particularly with the United States, Kyiv's refusal to hold election or consider constitutional reforms renders it an illegitimate negotiating partner. Putin also denied any internal rift with Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov ahead of Lavrov's scheduled talk with a U.S. delegation, and accused Washington of undermining dialogue through sanctions that he claims are irreparably damaging bilateral relations. In a separate address, Putin offered a sharp critique of Europe's economic trajectory, asserting that the European Union has been in a self-inflicted recession since severing ties with Russian energy. He argued that European industrial competitiveness has eroded, citing the rapid influx of Chinese electric vehicles into markets like Russia as evidence of a broader realignment in global trade. Putin suggested that Russia could re-engage with Europe economically, but only after the Ukraine conflict is resolved and European leaders accept what he described as current realities, a clear reference to Russia's territorial claims and strategic demands. His remark underscored Moscow's increasing confidence in pivoting toward Asia and the global south while portraying Europe as a declining power. Europe, however, is moving decisively to bolster its defenses. Finland has officially joined the UK and Norway-led maritime coalition dedicated to enhancing Ukraine's naval capabilities against Russian aggression. This 17-nation initiative operates independently of NATO's formal command structure and focuses on providing ships, anti-ship system, surveillance assets, 9 countermeasures, and specialized training to Ukrainian forces. Finland's participation marks a significant shift in Nordic defense posture and strengthen the coalition's ability to contest Russian dominance in the Black Sea. The effort is seen as critical to securing vital shipping lanes and enabling Ukraine to project maritime power in the long term, even as the land war continues to grind in the Donbass. A separate development has sent shockwaves through European security circles. The leak of Germany's 1,200-page wartime operational plan, known as OPLAN DEU. The document outlines a massive eastward mobilization of up to 800,000 NATO, US, and German troops in the event of a Russian attack on the alliance by 2029. It reveals alarming vulnerabilities in Europe's civil infrastructure, roads, railways, bridges, and cyber networks that could cripple rapid reinforcement efforts during the critical early days of a conflict. In response, Berlin is undertaking its most extensive military overhaul since the Cold War, reinstating conscriptions, rebuilding supply depots, and prioritizing logistic resilience. Chancellor Friedrich Merz and Foreign Minister Johann Wadepool have both warned that the threat from Russia is no longer hypothetical, but already a reality, signaling a paradigm shift in German defense doctrine. France, too, is undergoing a dramatic military transformation. President Emmanuel Macron announced a new voluntary national service program set to launch in mid-2026, targeting 18 and 19 years old for a 10-month period of civic and military training within French territory. The initiative, backed by a €2 billion investment, aims to build a reserve force of 50,000 by 2035 and modernizing France's defense readiness amid what Macron described as an era where force rules over law. While the government insists this is not a return to mandatory conscription, the move aligns with broader European trends toward societal militarization. However, internal dissent has emerged, with critics labeling the plan as symbolic rather than strategically effective, and some officials questioning whether it is addressed the actual demands of modern warfare. Despite the controversy, the program reflects a continent-wide recognition that long-term deterrence against Russia requires not just advanced hardware, but a population of psychologically and structurally prepared for sustained conflict. If you have made it this far, congratulations, you have unlocked the truth. I want to ask you a quick question though. With Finland joining a Western naval coalition for Ukraine, Germany drafting a massive wartime mobilization plan, and France launching a youth military service program, is Europe preparing for World War III and why? Join the debate. We want to hear your insightful opinion on where this is all heading in our community. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Like the video, share this video with friends and family, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.